Yes, sir. Settle for whatever we give you. 80-20, 70-30, 60-40. Eli Nas. Or I may just go move up and fight Canelo. He on the wrong side of the street. Man, we smoking on Bud. You ain't fought nobody. Who have you fought? Oh, his dad even said that he didn't even follow the game plan and train that hard. But now look. Excuses. Excuses for why you were wrong. At least in Errol's defense, he hadn't made no excuses. He's allowed y'all to make excuses. Because more than half of y'all, he don't even know. So y'all creating conspiracies around him that he don't have nothing to do with. Now Errol Spence is a victim of social media propaganda. See how that worked? Errol the Truth Spence, revealed the truth about you goofies. And he, whether he realizes it or not, he is a victim. Now, in the aftermath of getting his ass beat by Bud Crawford, he is a victim of social media propaganda created around him, for him. Not by him, but for him. From y'all, you aerosexuals. Y'all are the cult. You know, like Beyonce got a beehive. Errol got a Errol hive, and they're called the aerosexuals. They are alive and well. They dying off. Hey, we're gonna be clear on that. They dying off. Even the ones that got these bigger channels. They trying to like switch their little narrative around and try to make it seem like they've been mutual when y'all wasn't mutual. Y'all wasn't being fair. This is why a lot of us who were fans of both fighters, when we saw how the machine and the narrative was pushed in a way to uplift and highlight Errol Spence while dragging and crucifying Bud Crawford like he's the bad guy, like he's the one that's out here drinking, partying, and using his body up in the wrong way, involving himself in street stuff that he don't need to be involved in, connecting with people that he don't need to be connecting with all of the love and the support he has from the machine. You would think, but all of the love and support he has from this machine and this protection, he would try to stay out of trouble. He would learn some lessons. But it's because of you guys that Errol Spence got beat as bad as he did. And I'm going to prove it to you. When they were having the press conferences and they were traveling, LA, overseas, New York, wherever else they were going, a lot of Errol Spence's tribe, his crew that was coming, they was woofing too much. They was running their mouth too much, and they were talking directly to Bud Crawford. I would see if they were talking to Bud Crawford's crowd and people that, you know, that support Bud. But you got a dude that would have easily got two-pieced if he was in front of Bud talking like that. He's sitting down in the audience taunting and disrespecting Bud Crawford, calling him a bitch-ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Instead of Errol checking that and telling those people, hey, we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be disrespecting fighters. The only two people that's fighting is me and him. Y'all stay out of it. Y'all shut up. Errol fed into it. And it influenced him to tap into that. And it boosted up more of his confidence and his ego because he started realizing, like, man, hell yeah, man, I am him, dog. I'm a big fish. You ain't catching Moby Dick with a fishing pole. He was feeling that love and that fanboyism from his people. Your family support, that's one thing. Nobody can't hit on his family supporting him, but the fanboys and all these other people that's even on the internet, they started making it worse. And y'all started believing the hype. Y'all allowed the machine to bamboozle y'all, to deceive y'all and trick y'all into thinking y'all was going to get a big bag off this dude. Y'all mad. Y'all big mad. Big mad. The fact that y'all gambled y'all's life on a man y'all don't know, just to try to prove that you're somebody. Y'all ain't nobody though. Especially now, because y'all were hypocrites. Y'all should have been fair from jump. Y'all didn't give Bud Crawford a fair shake. More than half of you aerosexuals out there didn't even know nothing about didn't know nothing about Terence Crawford. I done seen so many videos and comments of guys that came out in the aftermath of Errol Spence losing, and you know what they started saying? Dang, man. Dang, that nigga really is good, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even really pay attention to him like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know him about it like that, you know what I mean? But I just knew my nigga Errol, nigga. That nigga can fight, nigga. Like, that nigga was stepping on niggas. Okay, that's cool that you see what Errol does, but if you're a boxing fan, if you know the sport, you will follow certain people. You would know all the best ones, with the top tier fighters in each division. And the two top tier fighters at the moment was Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. And they were the only ones that had the belts. Errol ended up getting 3 belts. Bud had defended his WBO belt since he beat Jeff Horn. And that was what, in 18? Around there? Right after he became undisputed. His first fight after becoming undisputed at junior welterweight, he fought Jeff Horn. When Jeff Horn came off of beating Pacquiao, and Bud stopped him, and everybody else was running from Bud ever since then. They was like, oh, nigga, hey, nigga, you on the wrong side of the street, my nigga. Nah, you good. Like, I was going to fight Jeff Horn. Errol Spence was supposed to fight Jeff Horn for his belt, for the WBO belt. But Bud instead ended up getting it because Errol low-key ducked him. He faked the eye injury or something with the Pacquiao situation. I don't know if he got nervous and was like, ooh, this nigga Pacquiao's a little dynamic. I don't want to get knocked. I think Pacquiao would have stopped Errol Spence. Yeah, I think even to this day. Maybe to this day, if Errol Spence got in the ring with this Pacquiao, who was damn near 50, I don't even know, he might be 50 now, he would stop Errol Spence. Do I think he would stop Bud Crawford? No, because Bud Crawford got too many tools in the bag. Once he adjusts to Pacquiao's speed and Pacquiao realizes he can't hurt him, Bud's going to stop him. Like, stop him. They're going to have to stop the fight. Or he's going to knock him out cold like Marquez did him. Shout out to Juan Manuel Marquez. Y'all don't know boxing, man. Juan Manuel Marquez. Shout out to the Mexican, man. It's the real Mexican warriors. Not the fake ones, but the real ones. Shout out. Salute to y'all. But real talk, man. You Errol Spence fans look bad. And y'all really owe Bud Crawford an apology. Because he stayed humble. He stayed in his lane. And he was still confident enough to believe in his abilities to get the victory over y'all's boy, Errol Spence. Errol the Truth Spence. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But all of this making up more conspiracies now, and y'all trying to put this glove gate stuff on Bud Crawford, trying to say that Bud is on some PEDs when they both got tested leading up to the fight. So y'all look dumb saying that. Like, y'all don't even be knowing facts. Y'all just say stuff out your mouth and don't even be knowing if it's facts or not. It's just feeling. Y'all like, I was going to say female tendencies, but, you know, I don't even want to put down women and always make it seem like if it's something that's lacking with a man, I got to put a woman label on you. That's not fair to a woman. But y'all some weirdos, bro. Y'all strange. Y'all the illiterate group. Y'all probably can't spell, can't read, can't write. No comprehension of anything. Probably can't add, subtract, multiply, or divide. What's 5 times 5? What's 7 times 8? 2556, huh? Come on, man. Some of y'all are just dumb. And the internet is a gift and a curse because it allows everybody to express themselves, which is your right. But you got to understand that y'all not always right. And sometimes it's best to think before you speak. And not always speak from just emotions and testosterone. You better have some substance to what you say. Because then you start to sound like a broken record, and then you ain't got, nobody understands what you're talking about. You're just saying the same thing over and over again. That's why, leading up to the fight, before Bud finally was able to get in the ring with Errol Spence, all y'all could say was, he pulled out of negotiations. Bud pulled out of negotiations. Okay, did you know why he pulled out of negotiations? Like, what are y'all talking about? That's not a valid statement to prove Errol Spence's innocence in ducking all that time. But it wasn't just Errol being nervous about Bud. It was his team. Al Heyman, the Wizard of Oz, who I'm probably the first man on the internet that called Al Heyman the Wizard of Oz. But anyway, Al Heyman, Mayweather, Leonard Smellerby, and the whole PBC and the WBC, Suleiman, all of them, they all, Espinoza, they are all in the back, and they are all on code for Errol Spence and the PBC. Anything connected to the PBC, that's their stuff. They will fight for that. And it's been proven to us while this fight between Bud Crawford and Errol Spence was building up and leading up to the date. But I don't feel sorry for Errol Spence, because Errol Spence, he took the bait. He took the bait. Bud said he was reeling him in. He finally had to take the bait. He couldn't run to the 154 and fight Thurman? Come on now. In a weight class y'all don't even fight at. For no belt at all. So you're going to avoid Bud Crawford after he had to take this Avanesian fight because y'all was playing PBC games. And then all of a sudden, when he's ready, he say, hey, let's spin the block, bro. You're like, truth always comes to light. Maybe that's why they put truth on Errol Spence, because that word for him is a gift and a curse. We know the truth about him, and we know the truth about him. The good and bad truth. But at the end of the day, we're not here to judge, but we're just here to just prove that y'all was wrong, we were right. Bud was right, Errol was wrong. And good won, bad lost. Too bad, you sore losers.